are you? I've got a lot of stuff. How is everybody? Say hey when you jump on. Oh, it says it ended. Let me find you. Hey Carol, how are you? I'm sorry, on my end it said that my video already ended. Like I haven't even started. Just say hey when you jump on. Hey Angie, how are ya? Did you get your kit? Are you following along tonight, or are you just gonna wait and do it on your own? I know the first round people, hey Jenny, definitely got theirs. I think everybody in the second round got theirs, and then there's some stragglers that are still waiting on theirs. How you been, Jenny? But I've got a lot of stuff. We're gonna do a lot tonight. Susan G, how are you? Why I keep saying it's, let me go shut this. So I have 1, 2, 3 projects to do tonight if we get to them all. Okay. Your hello kit. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this week too. We may do. I have some people in Canada that are still waiting on theirs. They haven't gotten theirs yet. So I was kind of pushing that along a couple of weeks. And I know on tracking, some of them didn't show getting to them until June 14th. I don't know if I'm going to wait that long. I probably won't. But I know our Canadian friends are still waiting on their kits. Thanks, Marilyn. How are you? Thanks, Jenny. Hey, Laura. Yeah, those. You know what the great thing about those kits are, Angie, is not so much the kit, but Couture is going to start selling those rounds. So those are like great sizes. They're, they're not heavy, so you can kind of put them anywhere. You can, get them on a wall with command strips. You can put them on a plate stand. So I'm pretty excited that they're going to be selling those rounds exclusive of a kit. So that's actually good news. Marilyn, you were busy this weekend. I love your project. I love when you guys post your projects. It makes me so happy. All right, let's get started, only because look at my mess. But it's not Monday, but it's Tuesday. So let's just go over a little bit of housekeeping, okay? So guys, we've got so many specials for the month of June. I have posted them in my group pages. We've got free transfers, we've got free shipping, we've got bundle it up. I mean, there's so much goodness, and I'm actually going to break it all down for you. I didn't want to do it today because I'm throwing a lot at you anyways. And you will get like all the good stuff at the end of the week. So there's really no need to know all about it today outside of what I already posted. So I will be able to individually outline all the specials, okay? But one of the best things, and we are going to be doing it, is the June club. I know everybody that's in the club is waiting on this transfer. Remember, if you're in the club, it will ship to you after the 5th of the month. And it's $19.99 per month, free shipping, and you do get 3 paste packets with your transfer every month, okay? Free shipping. And if you are a club member, that means that all your shipping rates are always going to be $4.95 no matter what you order. unless we have a promo of free shipping. It's always good to be in the club. So I am super excited about, I keep saying this, that they keep getting better and better, and not that they're ever bad, but every time I get a sneak peek of what the next month is, I get all like crazy about what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to show you my take on a design tonight, but remember, if you get in the club, Couture does send you a how-to video and a PDF link, and then they also show 3 ways for you to use that transfer. So there's so much information that you get each month on that one transfer, and of course, so many of my customers do their own designs anyway, so you are never left without any hand-holding, okay? It's just something really great to be in. Thanks, Sherry. How are you? Did you notice the bird in the bow? Yes. Yes, I did. And I noticed the twigs, too. All right. Free. It's not free. It's not free. Transfers for tonight, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Is the A-size transfer. Be bold, be brave, be brilliant. Again, if you're looking for a graduation gift, that's actually why I pulled these out. So I have 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these are $11, okay? And that includes shipping and tax. If you are part of my VIP group, you do get your percentage off, and if you are a Club Couture customer, you get even a bigger percentage off. So if you want one of these transfers, please put #BeBold, and the first 5 that comment will get one, and I will PayPal invoice you, okay? I know I have taken these out before, but it seems like whenever there's like an occasion like a graduation, that's when people are looking for those. So again, I've got 5 if any of you want them, okay? All right, I really don't know what to do first tonight. Let's go ahead and let's do the club, and then we'll finish up with all the patriotic stuff, okay? So, throughout the month of June, I'm gonna keep on with the red, white, and blue to get ready for July 4th. It's not, I'm not gonna just do red, white, and blue, but I know lots of us are doing those tier trays, and we're doing dough bowls and tobacco baskets, so we're just gonna fill those things up. So I'll do a little bit each time I go live, okay? But I really wanna work first on this month's club, because I am going to use it several times this month, okay? So this month's club is called A Beautiful Thing, and it's got the cute little hummingbird, and we've all been talking about what we're going to do with this guy right here. Tonight I am going to do a hot mess, but it's really just, it's going to be very subtle. I'm only going to be using 2 colors on it, because I actually am going to put this on wood later on and do something different with it, okay? Any questions about that? All right, this plate, I actually waxed it thinking I was gonna do it earlier, so it's one of these cheapo plates, okay? And I got it at Hobby Lobby. You have seen me use these plates, and it's $1.99. I probably bought a dozen of these plates, and I think I'm down to 3 or 4, so I've done quite a few projects on them, okay? So I figured this one would look pretty, like sitting up on a kitchen, on a kitchen counter, like in a plate stand or something. So I went ahead and I put wax on it. And because this is a brand new transfer, I am definitely gonna, even though I did some wax, it's that, when Doreen gets on, she'll tell me what it is, because I ask her all the time. What is that, minimi, what is that plastic? I forgot the name of it. And I ask every time I use it. Hey Jen, thanks for watching. Hey Terry. So I've definitely used it before, and waxing is the best, but you still want to get some fuzz on the back of a brand new transfer, okay? Yes, that's what it is. Yes, Laura, that's what it is. Yes, Angie. Yes, yes, yes. And I asked the question. Oh, look what I just did. Every time because there's plates that I've used. I've done like buffalo check on them for like 4th of July stuff. But that's what it is, yes. All right, so I am kind of, and remember this is a circle, so I'm not worried about where I place this transfer right now. But I do kind of want it in the middle. And then I'm going to put the hummingbird off to the side, okay? And just like if we were on wood, you definitely have to get, see, even with wax and putting some lint on the back, it's still, actually, let me put a little bit more on it. It's still a little sticky. Hey Doreen. So again, because it's a circle, you don't worry so much when you first go to put it down, because you can tilt it, right? All right. Thank you, Doreen. Oh, you know what? It's the 1st of the month. I have to spin the wheel. I'll spin the wheel tonight or tomorrow morning before I put the new names on. Oh, it's the 1st of the month. Somebody's gonna win a good gift. When you share this video for me, your name gets put on a wheel every time you sprinkle or share. And then at the end of the month, you do get a really nice gift from me. And if you notice, this transfer, the lettering is kind of like tilted anyways, which makes it easy because there's no mistakes. All right, but I definitely want to get bubbles out, and I am kind of going to be pasting up on the rim, so I really want to make sure that that's down. So this hummingbird, you know, I actually Googled it. Hummingbirds can be so many colors, you know. So there's obviously some pretty reds and yellows and the greens and the blues. So today I just picked some colors to do, and I'm going to do the writing in iris, okay? And then we'll go ahead and do a little hot mess for the hummingbird. And I may or may not do 2 of them. All right, let me do this. So this isn't chalkboard, so I have a little more time to work with it before it dries up, and that's only because this is one of our older pastes, so it's not the new formula. So I just want to make sure I get a good spread on it. And what do I say? It's like buttering toast, guys. Super easy. Okay. So after I have everything covered, I am going to go ahead and scrape up the excess. Now, the good thing about using this kind of plastic is if you make a mistake, it's really easy to wash off, okay? So let's go ahead and pull up. Put that in water. Remember, all our transfers are reusable up to 15 times. So you want to make sure that you wash it really well. Make sure you get all that paste out of it and dry it really well before you put the backer on it, okay? Yeah, so Terry, I've used these, let's just throw that away. I use these a lot at Christmas time too. Like the gold ones and the silver ones. You know, I think last year or the year before, I had bought a bunch of them and used them with my Thanksgiving tablescape. All right. It is a pretty color. I'm going to put a little bit more wax down here because I'm going to use the Hummingbird, and I'm melting the wax that I already put on it. That's what I put right. So let me just get some more wax down. I'm not sure where that Hummingbird's going to be placed yet, so let me just do it all around in case I move it around. All right. So this is definitely going to go on the lip. And then it says a beautiful thing is never perfect, so I was kind of going to make this little guy imperfect, but I don't know how you can. So my idea was to make two of the same and then one just a little different, but I'm thinking this plate isn't big enough for everything I wanted to do, so maybe on my next project that's what I'm going to do. Thanks, Stacy. How are ya? All right, so, but let me figure out where I want to put this. Pretty at the top. It's always the hottest thing where we're going to put it. I kind of like it at the bottom too. But you know what? If this is on a stand, I don't want to hide it either. So let's see, maybe. I don't want it to take flight. All right, maybe I'm going to do it on this side. Cut anything off, you have to go up. I'm gonna end up putting it exactly where I thought I was gonna put it. That's exactly where I thought I was gonna put it. And maybe I'll have one like going off too. All right. So make sure you get all those bubbles out. And we're working on the lip purposely. So that should be okay. All right, so now for these colors, I'm going to use the Fig and Sage. Then I might put one up here off to the side and not worry so much if I don't get the whole thing in. Let's see how this one comes out. Sage is a little runny. I'm not sure if it's going to be too wet. Thanks, Terry. All right. Obviously, you don't need a lot because this is not a big piece, but you want to make sure you have good coverage. So let's see how this one's gonna look. Hey Deb, how are ya? And then we'll maybe do one off to the side, okay? All right, again, it's a small area, so it's not gonna look, there's not gonna be like a shocker value to it. It's a really pretty color though. I think we're gonna do another one too. Let me figure out where. It is really pretty. You know what, because, let me go ahead, you know how I normally say, especially because this is a hot mess, you can go ahead and just put this right back down and do the same thing. But because I didn't scrape it off, I want to make sure I get the excess off now before I put it down again. And I think we might add one more. Do you like it? Deb's counting her days down. It's so funny how people end at. I mean, my friends out here already have their kids in camps and for the summer. Are you doing anything fun this summer, Deb? Or anybody? Is anybody going anywhere? All right, I'm gonna let this dry. I may add some flowers. All right, let me let this dry. And we'll add some flowers. Oh, thank you. It kind of is. We have had so much rain here. It's like crazy rain. We've never had this much rain, guys. Out of band. Oh. Very nice. Do you go to out of OBX? Is it OBX? OBX? Do you go there often? All right. Let's see. Now I'm not gonna make this look crazy. I should probably figure out where I want to put the other bird. Maybe down here. Let's do this guy going this way. Thanks, Doreen. Just place, I mean, I'm not gonna make it look crazy. But we'll place a couple of them. We'll do that. Put one here. I'm not gonna throw this in the water yet, in case I want one more. Do that. These little guys would be great to have for other projects. Let's throw another one right here. That one. Then do like I don't want to go crazy with this stuff. So I think, oh, what could I just do? I have to fix that. I think, like this leaf. I'll do this in the green. Of course, you could be throwing in so many other colors right now too. I think I'm just gonna try one more bird, and if not, it's no big deal, right? Let's see if we can get one more on, and then I might do something up top. Well, you know, I don't have to worry about down here because it's going on the stand, right? I don't like that. I just hit my wrist on this. Let's clean this off. Super easy. And I think I want to get some tape. Let me dry that. Let me dry this, and then I might put one up top. I'm using chalk. This is, Angie, what is this again? Melamine. What is it again? And it won't go in the dishwasher. I'm going to have this one taking flight, and you're not going to get the whole thing. It's kind of like going off the plate. Melamine. I don't even know how to say it though. Is it melamine? Like mine? Melamine? Melamine? I don't even know how to say it though. And all I know is I've used them many times. Get some right there. So this one's going to be kind of like taking flight off the plate. Melamine. Melamine. I'm a mean girl. Melamine. I always know what it is, but don't know how to say it. All right, so that one's taking flight. I think I'm only gonna do 2. I feel like I need to do something even though it's going, the stand is going there. Let me do maybe a couple more of these. Again, this is June's Club Couture, and you can only have this transfer if you are a club member or a designer. Plastic. Right. It's elegant plastic. Elegant plasticware. Okay. Oh, guys, I'm gonna have so many pieces to clean up tonight. All right. It's probably a little busier than what I would have wanted it. Like, I don't think I like, we'll keep it there. Oh my God, I didn't even realize I did this. Look, those 2 are definitely right under the hummingbirds. I didn't even do that on purpose. All right, let's dry it. And we're definitely going to use this a different way on wood. Thanks, Sherry. All right, put these jars away. And we'll dry it. I want to use some gold. Like, I already know what I'm going to do with this next. I think my problem is these are just like too standalone-ish. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything, but I think that's what it is. I think they're just too, I probably should have something coming out of those. Alright, let's dry it. So I didn't use ink because I'm not heat setting this. I used chalk, but if you wanted to use this, like, you know, to give somebody something on it, banana bread, like I always say, you can go ahead and seal it. So it doesn't scratch off. is number 1. Thanks, Deb. How are ya? I know I gotta do the wheel tonight or tomorrow morning for May. All right, so that is Club Couture. Right, it's $1.99, and I guarantee you when I bought these, they were 40% off, even though you can't use them now. So that's the first one. Let me put this in the water. Thanks, Laura. And I actually think it would look just as nice without all the stuff on the rim. Like just the words in one hummingbird. Because that's what I originally was going to do. And I think it would look just as nice with that. But if you want to use all the florals that come with it, that's what it would look like. All right, so let's put this away. All right. Marilyn, you should know how to do hot mess now. And a round tray would be really pretty too. Like those, you know, we still have the small ones, the small rounds, but those rounds that I gave the numbers out for the Hobby Lobby rounds, I have some more down there, that I did the American design on, that would be pretty too. All right, and a tray would look beautiful. All right, guys. So, yesterday I went ahead, you know how much I love my steels from Home Depot, right? There, I'm not even gonna get into that again. So this is just scrap pieces of wood that you can get from Home Depot in the barrel. Some Home Depots just let you take them. Others are now charging them because I think I got the word out. And so now they're charging like 25 cents or something like that, which I think is funny. All right, so yeah, and I think that's the best way to do that. I mean, that hummingbird will look beautiful in one color as well, but I think if you want to give it different colors, the easiest way is to do hot mess. You can definitely go in and fine detail it. Especially if you have one of, you know, the newer tools. But yeah, I think hot mess is the way to go. All right, so I went ahead and painted these yesterday, so they would dry good. And I used Apple Barrel Bright Red and their white. And then I used the Decoat, what color is this? Summer Sky. Isn't that pretty? All right, so what I do need to do is I'm gonna go ahead and rough these up just a little bit. And then we're gonna wax them. I also I got my drill out. I had my drill. I'm not sure if the holes are big enough. So actually I should probably check. I think I made them thick enough, but if not, we'll make them bigger. I think I did, but I kept this here just in case we need to make the holes a little bit bigger. All right, so what I really do want to do is sand these down just a little to rough them up. And I did get 3 different sizes. I'll be making some firecrackers. Metallic would look beautiful. Beautiful. Like the olive. One. Let's do this side. Again, I'm just like really light sanding it just to kind of give it that distressed look. I'm not going to do any inking on this, maybe, you never know, until we get to the end. That's two. And try this side. I kind of like the knots on this side. Ooh, I like the knots on that side too. So this project is so easy, and it is such a great filler for your tier trays, for the back of your trucks, you know, the little metal trucks. If you're doing the dough bowls, if you're doing the tobacco baskets. I'm definitely going to wax them. That is a, ooh, yeah, and you know, the gold would be pretty, but I also think like that curry, what was it called? Was it curry? Can't remember. Did you get bounced off? Because all of a sudden that just flashed. Yeah, I think the shimmer colors would be really pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and wax these. Ellie, what are you doing? Come here. Who's here? Come here. What's up there? It's Ellie's birthday today. What's up there? Who's there? Thank you. She is 7 today. Who's having a happy birthday? Who's having a happy birthday? All right. So again, wood, we sanded it. We're putting transfers down. You definitely want to get some wax on there. And I'm just doing the fronts. Oh, Doreen, of course, on the tips. Did you see how small those tips were, Doreen? Oh, you know what? Glitter. You could even do glitter on the tips. That would be pretty too. I already have my next project that I want to do with them. That doesn't include glitter, but that would be pretty too, right? All right. Hot glue gun on. So I know which one's right? Let me grab the ones I planned on using. I am first going to use our silver paste and paint with it. And I'm going to add some glitter, talking about glitter, okay? Yeah, that would be pretty. Again, whenever I use glitter, you don't necessarily have to use the color paste, because remember, you're putting glitter on it, right? So our shimmer glitter, our shimmer paste is, and I never should have put that in there. Our shimmer paste is more expensive, so that's even another reason why you don't really need to use the shimmer and glitter together, but I do. All right, so let me just go ahead. This is a little rocket. Fourth of July is almost like Christmas. I feel like we do so many designs. All right, which way am I going to want this rocket going? This way. I really don't need to do the back. And I added water to it. It just makes it that much easier to spread it. All right, so we'll get some glitter on that, and we will let this dry off. A little bit of glitter goes a long way. All right. Look at that. There. I'm actually going to use this. I forgot what for. All right. So I'm going to do this going this way. These are all pieces of like our 4th of July stuff. And then I was gonna put, and then this and this, but now I gotta figure out the colors. So these are our new star patterns. And these are the ones that you can put right on our wooden cutouts, okay? If you haven't gotten that transfer, please get it. Because first of all, if you haven't gotten the cutouts, you should get them, because I know I'm going to be using them for Christmas and New Year's. I don't know if they will be available way in the future. So I've definitely ordered enough to get me through the holidays too. But they're definitely awesome fillers for the 4th of July and Memorial Day, and any patriotic that you're doing, okay? All right, so I think what I want to do is I'm gonna do blue. I'm gonna do white and silver. And it really doesn't matter, but I just think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so the silver is open. Let's do that one first. And because usually I drill the holes last, but because I drilled them first, make sure you have your holes going the right way. And I probably don't, this one is such an older one. I've used this little piece so much that I know I don't need to add any fuzz to it. And remember, this is the perfect opportunity for me to tell you this. If you're working with a transfer like this, especially on wood, and there's no more stick, all you really need to do is spray any kind. I have it on my other desk. I have it on the other desk. Spray like that stencil adhesive or any kind of adhesive, because you're not going to ruin the transfer, but you'll still get many more opportunities to use it. So you spray it right on whatever your surface is going to be, okay? I think Terry left, didn't she? She would love this font. I did wax them, yes. Did I wax them? I did not wax them, but I said I was going to. This one I don't need to because this is an old transfer, but I do have to wax them. All right. But yeah, if you're ever working with, did I wax the, you know what? I can smell them and tell you. If you're ever working with an older transfer that you know it's on its last leg, you don't need to wax because you want to make sure you've got a good stick on it. It will keep the surface sticky, yes. So that's why it's the surface that you wouldn't use again, because if you did it on a chalkboard, you wouldn't be able to wash it off because it will have that sticky, it will be, it's like spray glue almost. So yeah, that's a good, yes, I did wax. Thanks, Deb. I thought I can smell it. And I know I had the wax out and I put it away, so I was like, I had to have done it. Now again, if you do these, you don't have to do red, white, and blue. You can do any color you want. And I am going to use the stars on this. And I'm going to use silver. I could throw another color on this right now, but I don't want to. I love this. I've actually used this F for other things. I'm trying to remember what I used it for. I can't remember. All right, so this is just stars and some dots. It came with a huge transfer. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. throw some glitter on this pot. And I dried the Freedom pot, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna have so many small pieces to wash tonight. Alright, there's that. The video will be up, Angie. And I know you're gonna know how to do it anyways. I brought some paper towels up. Alright, so there's that one. I'm done with this. And then we're gonna do the white on the blue. Make sure that hole is there. All right, this is a new transfer, so I'm definitely gonna add some lint to the back of it too. Again, these are from the Star Patterns. Even though it's a star shape, we're not using it as a star shape. Actually, I'm gonna use this one on this one, I think. Yeah, that one's smaller. I'll use this one, and then I'm gonna use this one on the bigger one. Okay. I'm just kind of placing this and it's going to look Subway-ish. So I don't care that half words are off. You know I do this all the time. I think I might move this up. Hold on. Because, yeah. This one I'm doing in Midnight Sky. And you could do this hot mess too. I don't want to get it too far over the edge, and I don't think you would see it anyways. I just don't want to make a mess. All right, so then just scrape up the excess. So Subway-ish. If you wanted to throw some glitter down on that now, you could. Wait, Lauren's driving? Oh my God! Lauren can't be driving. I knew Lauren when. Lauren cannot be driving. All right, cute, right? All right, so there's that one. So we're done with this. Let me go get my other net. Oh, Lauren. I really do like that transfer too, Doreen. All right. And then we will do the blue. Make sure that's there. And definitely get some fuzz on the back of this one too. And this is the same thing, even though it's a star pattern, I'm not using the star pattern. This transfer I have seen done so many different ways already. A lot of people do it hot mess, a lot of people do it all one color, pull it up, and then kind of shadow it with a second color. I have seen it where people go in and fill in these rockets, which is another reason why I'm using that rocket, because there's rockets on here. I've seen people go in and, you know, do the rockets a different color. So this is a fun transfer too. Oh, I can't believe she's driving. I cannot believe it. All right, so again, I'm not trying to do a star pattern, so I just wanna get it on the block. And we're gonna do the same thing. And this one we're gonna use white. Creamy dreaming, guys. I know some of you have started opening the new paste. It's oh my gosh. It's creamy and dreamy. And you really don't use as much because I've always said this, when we added water to the other paste, first of all, it would get harder around the edges, so I felt like there was a lot of waste. Well, this doesn't happen anymore. So, and you know, we didn't increase the pricing on the new formula. As a matter of fact, our pricing, some items have gone down in pricing. You know, they're all caught up in shipping, all caught up. I knew this would be a fun one. All right, again, you could actually do your glitter now. It's fun, right? All right. On the top. It should be new paste. It's the only thing that's coming out now is new paste, Laura, so it all should be the new paste. They don't have any old paste left. Yeah, it looks pretty in white. All right, guys. Let's finish these up and then we'll get on to our project. Okay. One rocket. Put that over there. Let's dump this guy out. Yep, there's no old paste left, Laura. Okay. We have this. We have this. This one's still drying. Let me dry this so I don't mess it up. And then some have purple lids, and that just means they ran out of the other, because we're still working with the supplier for PPE, and even though that's it's not an issue anymore, you know, all the containers and everything had been shipped out. So instead of waiting, we opted to just use they had purple lids, so that's why we're using purple. Make these different. Now, you can put these all together. You can hot glue them together. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do different things to them. And then we're going to finish them up with like a little wick, okay? I'm thinking. This one I'm just going to wrap some oh. Wow, I didn't even have to cut that. That was perfect. To go down this way. That's going to go there. We are not done. We'll come back and do some wicks. So that's one. This one. Let's do this one this way. I can change it if I don't like it. One I'm going to do, maybe I'll do the bow, oh, maybe I'll do the bow the same way. thread it through, I might add these, and I didn't even plan on it. This was for another project I was working on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get them through. Hold on. Oh. Oh, that would have been a good idea. Let me. Just pretend. Maybe we'll pretend. We'll pretend we put that through. Don't tell anybody. There's that one. Let's do the little guy. He's getting this. And you know what? Ugh. They just went all over the floor, y'all. We'll do this like this. And again, you could tie all three together and that would look really cool too, I think. We'll do that. We will get this glued on and then we'll finish them. Got like needles all over the floor now. All right, let's finish them. All right. So this was just rope I had. And these are going to be like the little wicks. You can actually burn them too, so they look like you burned them. But then I was thinking, because I was going to do that ahead of time, but then I'm thinking you don't ever light a firework and blow it out. So I didn't tinge the edges, but I thought about it. Blue. And the other thing I was going to use, which looked pretty cool, I took it out. Remember the mop I cut up last week? I was going to use pieces of the mop, but it didn't like stick straight out. Now it would have. I could have used spray starch on it and it would have been stiff. But then I just decided to use this instead. Who wants to sing them? Alright, so I don't know if I can do this backwards. So this is my, what I was doing. I was gonna go red, white. I'm gonna have to jump over to see if I have this. Hold on. Red, white, or red, blue, and white. Can you see them? So that's just another filler that we're going to be using. What do you think? All right. Pretty cool, huh? Super easy. Go to Home Depot and get some wood. They're cute. All right, that's project 2. Now we're gonna do our kit. The kit is actually Terry even said it. Terry had bought one, and so I've been doing these kits for 3 years. I personally have made at least 30 of them, and I've sold a lot more than that. And it's a really easy kit to do. And it really makes a beautiful gift, or, I mean, I gifted myself it. It's just easy. And very pretty. I mean, it looks beautiful, okay? So, if you ordered the kit, let's go ahead. And now, again, I know, so far there's 3 waves. So the first wave, everybody has them. The second wave, everybody should have them. I think I heard from everybody. And then the third wave went out last week, and some of you may not have gotten it yet. It was beyond the deadline, which doesn't matter. These are always available on my website, so you can purchase them anytime. But if you do purchase them, or if you have purchased it and you didn't get yours in yet, don't worry, this video stays up, and I can even send you the link if you ever need it. But it's really easy to do. Okay, so go ahead, and the first thing you want to do is you want to get your board out, okay? And we are definitely going to wax it, okay? This, I'm using 2, am I using a brand, yeah, I actually am using a brand new transfer on it, which I don't have to. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'll use a brand new transfer, okay? So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and wax it with whatever wax that you normally use, and you all know I use the Couture. And I'm only going to wax this, well, I'm not. I'm going to wax the whole thing, but this is only the important part. This is the only place where the transfers are going, but because I want it to look the same, I'll just throw the wax over on this side too. Okay? So far, so good. I don't know if you guys keep getting bounced off, but that keeps circling. Let me know if you're getting bounced off. All right. So, I'm going to give you a couple of options. You can do this, of course, any way you want, okay? It's your design. But the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you align your wreath. One of my designers actually did this the other day. She had won a board from me, and she used a different wreath, and it was beautiful too. So if you have other wreaths that you wanted to use, you know, you can purchase all this on your own, you know, and design it yourself. But my kit comes this way, okay? It comes with this oval wreath, and it comes with whatever initial that you put on the order form, okay? So before we put the wreath down, you want to go ahead, and this is going to be the base ribbon, and it is thinner than the bottom piece of wood, but you want to make sure that you're going to place your wreath where you don't want to cut the ribbon off, or you want to place it right in the center and not worry about cutting the bottom of the wreath off, okay? And I'll show you what I mean. And that's just a personal decision, okay? That's how you want it to look, or how you feel that, you know, if everything has to be like measured and centered. I don't. Totally up to you. All right, it does skip. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. All right, so if you are doing the kit, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and wax that. I am stepping on all the needles. You want to wax that board, okay, because it is wood, it's not chalk couture, and you don't want to ruin your transfer. If you did purchase from me, you had the option to purchase an additional board in case you're making these for gifts. So you definitely don't want to ruin these transfers, and you can use them for so many other designs. This oval one especially can go vertical or horizontal, okay? So go ahead and get some. Yeah, it's funny because I did a live during a tornado, and there was nothing wrong, and there's nothing wrong with the weather tonight, and there's something wrong with the Wi-Fi. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, and well, not that it matters, but I'm gonna put it right side, and I'm gonna do a single wreath and show it to you, and then I'm gonna show you an option to make the wreath fuller by putting on a second layer, okay? But it is totally up to you. That's your call if that's how you want it. Needs to come over just a little bit more. And I love the ribbons that are in this bundle, guys. Love, love, love. Okay, now that I did that, it's not moving. Okay. Super easy, right? All right, you want to make sure you get all those air bubbles out. Yeah, I used to sell the, well, I mean, I used to take orders for these, and the first year I did it, I probably made a lot more than 30. The first year I did it, I think I made 30 of them. I had 30 orders for them. All right, get all the air bubbles out. Okay. Super easy, right? All right. We are using black velvet. That's what's in the kit. You can use blue. You can use white. I wouldn't recommend white. But you're doing it, you're kind of, it's really not even white, it's like a cream. But the boards themselves are the red and the cream color. So the blue is perfect too. But for some reason, I've always used black. Maybe when I started these, we didn't have a good blue, I'm thinking. But I still like the black. All right. So you're just gonna go ahead and get the wreath down. Again, new creamy, dreamy paste, so you have much more time to work with it. I don't know why I just opened this one. I probably have 5 of these transfers in my books used. Not sure why I just opened a new one. All right, you want to get all that excess scraped up. This is why you wax, okay? All right, so this is the pot where you can double up your wreath. I'm gonna let it dry. Normally, I would just turn this and place it back down. Because it's black paste, and you're probably doing this for the first time, I'm gonna go ahead and wash this so it'll be easier if you want to double up the wreath, which I will, for you to kind of align it. Now, when we do place this back down, we aren't putting it back down in the same exact position because that defeats the purpose. So we're gonna turn it around, but this will help you be able to see where your bottom wreath is placed. So far, easy, right? And I'm cleaning it, but I'm not cleaning it like I normally would in the sink. Tonight I'll clean it. After I put that second layer down, I'll clean it better. But this is just going to give me the opportunity to be able to line it up. And make a mess. Super easy so far, right? And then this is cool air. You never want to put a transfer down if it's wet. It'll bleed, the paste will bleed. So you want to make sure that it's really, really dry. And I can do this with this blow dryer because this is cool air that I'm doing it. You don't want to do this with warm air. At least, it's so funny. Ellie comes up here and she's always looking for who I'm talking to. Like freaks her out. Actually, this is dry. All right. So let's go ahead and dry this so we can put that wreath down again. I'm telling y'all, this project is so super easy. And I'll show you what the first layer looks like. So if you're just watching and then you're gonna do your own, at that point, you can decide if you want one, a single wreath, or double. I mean, you can do it 3 times if you want. But remember, this has to be perfectly dry for you to be able to put that transfer back down. So this is one layer. And it's awesome with just one layer. Okay? And then we will do a second layer and then you can decide. So I'm not going to put this down exactly the way it was the first time. So I'm going to off-center it a little bit, and that's how I'm going to get the fullness. And remember, any of our paste, the darker color paste, are going to stain your transfer. Don't worry about that. Staining does not hurt your transfer at all. You just want to make sure you wash them. You want to make sure you get all that paste out when you wash them, and that's what saves your transfer and keeps the life in them. Don't worry about staining at all. All right, so you will notice, it's a little upside down, you'll notice that it doesn't match up, okay? And that's what's going to give me the fullness. Any questions yet? All right, so this is the second coat. If you're playing along, I'm going to do the same exact thing. Now, normally I wouldn't have washed the transfer in between, you know, only because I've done this so many times, I can kind of gauge what I'm doing. But if you want to make sure you can see through and do this placemat, then I do suggest just go ahead and wash the transfer in between the layers. And that gives you the fullness. And I'll show you that in a minute. I've done this with this transfer, like in the fall, I'll use like an olive and a gold. So I've done this transfer, layering it with different colors, and it really is beautiful with the colors too. I know I've done a lot of them for, I've done boards using the same exact thing with the initials for Thanksgiving, not the flag, just doing, you know, a fall design, using like the golds or the greens or something like that. So you'll be able to use your transfers forever for so many different projects, y'all. All right, let me dry that. And I'm drying it because we're going to put another transfer down. All right. So you saw what it looked like with the single wreath. And this is what it looks like with the double wreath. So totally up to you, right? But of course I'm going to ask, would you do a single wreath or a double wreath? Let me know what you guys would do. This is dirty. What do you think? I have done it 3 times, and I mean, it looked beautiful. It's just, I thought it wasn't necessary. Tell me, do you like single or double? Now these are the new monograms too, so obviously you can use any of the monograms we have. Marilyn likes the double. I personally like the double too. Deb likes the double. I do, I just think it looks fuller. But the single wreath does look nice too. So this is more of a modern monogram, the ones that they just came out with versus the one that I've used on this before. But because everybody who's buying a new kit, these are the monograms, I figured I would show you what this looks like. Yeah, you know, it's funny, and I'll be honest with you, I don't even know why I ever did a double one. I had some designers who copied this. Would you mind if I did that design? And I'm like, no, you can do it. And then they would be like, why does yours look so different? Because they were just doing the one, they didn't think of doing the two. So it definitely does make a difference. But it's what you like. So I probably should have done a different initial. I don't know why I'm doing a C. I already have one of these. I'll probably sell this one. I probably should have done a different initial. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. And if you wanted to, you could do a black wreath, and then you could do one of like our dune colors, you know, that matches this. You could throw a different color on this too. Totally, I mean, you could do it. There's just something about this design that I personally like it all black. And it's really just a preference. Okay. All right, done with, I think we're done with all the paste now. I think black, again, personal, right? It's what you want to do. I can't remember why I didn't do the blue. And we've had navy, cadet, we've had the dark blues. I can't remember why I did the black the first time around, but I've stuck with it. All right, let's dry it and then we'll get some ribbon on it and we are done. Kim, how are you? Yeah, you're probably right. Well, Doreen, you're always right. But I think you are right, Doreen. All right, so in your kit, you got 4 pieces of ribbon and you got a surprise embellishment. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the longest piece, and everybody did get this one, okay? Some people have gotten different ribbons along the way, but everybody did get the blue check for the bottom, okay? Now, don't forget, you have this on the back. So you want to make sure that you're gonna go underneath that, okay? Because I think everybody will probably use it as a stand. Unless you want to hang it, you can hang it. All right, so this we are just going to tie. I'm trying to bring mine down. I don't mind that it's cutting off the wreath a little bit, but I kind of want to bring it down too. All right. And if you choose to do your ribbons a different way, feel free. Okay. So we are going to tie a knot. And I definitely made these a lot longer than I needed to, but I would rather give you too much than not enough. All right, and then I call this the anchor ribbon. So, you either got striped or checkered, but everybody's got an anchor ribbon, okay? So go ahead and tie a single knot. Okay. Then look at this gorgeous. So some people got stripes, some people got stars, some people got stripes, and some people got all stars. All stars. You're an all-star. I think there might have been a third ribbon too. All right, but out of these 2 ribbons, you want to take the longest piece, okay? And we're just gonna make our awareness ribbon. And I'm almost positive I cut everybody's ribbons. If I didn't, sorry, but I think I did. But if not, you can just cut them. All right, so you're gonna make your awareness ribbon, okay? And then just squeeze in the back, and then, actually that's too big for me. I want more of a tail. So you're going to take it from behind, and then you're just going to tie it in a knot, and don't worry about the loops because we'll fix those at the end, okay? This is thick ribbon. It's really nice ribbon, y'all. So you might want to do a double knot there, okay? Now you're going to take this next ribbon and you're going to do the same exact thing. You're going to do the awareness ribbon. You're going to push it from behind. Sorry, I think I'm out. Focus today. I'm off today. All right, you're going to do the same thing. Now you're not going to put it exactly where that first one is. You're going to kind of off-center it a little bit. And then you are going to double knot it. And then you have your surprise embellishment. So I have a star. And then you kind of just go ahead and poke that through wherever you can. Actually, I'm going to put mine on the bottom. You can put it at the top, you can put it on the side. Totally up to you. I'm just gonna poke mine through. Using that anchor ribbon, okay? And I'm gonna tie that in a knot. And then we'll make it look pretty. Actually, I should that. So I definitely did too much of the blue. So let me go ahead and cut that. And when my hot glue comes on, I'm gonna glue this piece right here because I kind of want that to stick off to the side like this. So now just like play with it, however you want it. I think this is hot enough. It's not hot. I shut it off. But, oh. Alright. I'm not going to make you guys wait till it gets hot, but this is it. This is the kit, guys. How easy was that, right? So oh, you know what? Actually, I could probably just use my nail gun too. So, just so you don't have to wait. That's what it's going to look like. See it? Guys, but how easy was that? And does this not make the cutest? I get so many compliments on it when I had mine out. I have mine on my kitchen counter. You can put it in the family room, anywhere. All right, so you know I gotta ask, okay? Gosh, guys, I'm sorry I kept you so long, 2 hours. Why did I do 3 projects? All right, so I'll pick that up when my hot glue comes. All right, so project 1 was, right? So this is 1. All right, that's 1. Project 1. Watch, I'm not gonna be able to do this again. Project 2 was Baby You're 5. I gotta go in front to do this because I can't see doing this backwards. All right, so this was 2. Are we in there? No. Am I backwards? Everything is like off today. I don't know why. All right, so that's number 2, the fireworks. And then, of course, this is number 3. All right, so 1 fireworks or the kit, the bundle. Oh my gosh. 3s, of course. Yeah, I love this kit, guys. I do love it. So I'll just fix the ribbon when my hot glue goes on. Laura likes 1. Well, you know you're gonna be able to make that, right? Marilyn likes 3 too. Yeah. All right, just to recap, there were 5 of these. If anybody wants one, It's $11 with shipping. If you're a VIP, you get a discount, and if you're in my Club Couture, you get even more of a discount. So just put hashtag Be Bold, and the first 5 people that want them, I will PayPal invoice you. And I think that's it. I still have these bundles or kits available, and of course, I can always email you this link. This video will always be up, so, or it's on my YouTube, so you can always go to the video and look for it. But it will always be available. All right, do you have any questions? This was a long one. I don't know what happened. Sorry, guys. Oh, Doreen, 3, 2, Doreen, that's my order too. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. All right, guys, I will see you at some point this week. The holidays kind of, like this Tuesday night is kind of messing me up too. All right, if you're at any questions at all, just message me. If you are in my Club Couture, I am going to definitely outline everything that you read about today, all the specials this month. Free transfers, free shipping, bundles. You're gonna love it. All right, love you all. Call me, message me if you have any questions, okay? Bye.